Pearl, a symbol of timeless elegance. Each pearl, each strand of necklace, may seem quiet and unassuming, yet they carry within them a miraculous journey spanning years, where nature and humans come together to create a beauty so pure, it's almost unbelievable. From deep within the ocean, beneath the rough shells of seemingly lifeless oysters, a quiet miracle unfolds. Beauty is not born of perfection, but as a response to injury. Over 800 species of oysters exist in the world's oceans, but only a few have the ability to produce pearls, and even fewer can create pearls of a quality high enough to be crafted into jewelry. In the wild, the chances of finding a perfect pearl inside an oyster are extremely rare, estimated at just 1 in 10,000. That's why natural pearls are considered among the most luxurious and valuable treasures on Earth. Their beauty isn't just a matter of chance, it's the result of a long, delicate process shaped by nature's patience, precision, and quiet generosity. A tiny foreign object, perhaps a grain of sand or a piece of organic debris, accidentally slips inside an oyster. Instead of expelling it, the oyster wraps the irritant in layers of nacre, a smooth, shiny, porcelain-like substance that also forms the oyster shell. This nacre is secreted continuously, layer by layer, over time. And so, over the course of many months, even several years, a pearl begins to form, born from the oyster's quiet, graceful act of endurance. In the early 20th century, in the serene waters of Ego Bay in Mie Prefecture, Japan, a terminal known for its clear water and stable salinity year-round, pearl farming was developed into a scientific practice. Instead of relying on nature's slim odds, people learned to implant a nucleus into the oyster, effectively mimicking the natural pearl-forming process. The grafting process takes place in a sterile environment. A nucleus, typically a perfectly round bead made from Mississippi mussel shell, is carefully inserted into the oyster's body, along with a small piece of living tissue from a donor oyster. This tissue acts as the trigger that stimulates the oyster to begin secreting nacre. This is the most delicate stage. Even a misplacement of just a few millimeters can cause the oyster to die or result in a misshapen pearl. After grafting, the oysters are placed into baskets and returned to the sea, where they will continue growing their pearls over the next 1 to 2 years. Throughout the cultivation period, pearl farmers must regularly check on the oysters every 2 to 3 months to remove parasites like barnacles and seaweed and to ensure the seawater remains clean and nutrient-rich. It's not just manual labor, it's an art of patience and precision. Even the slightest change in the environment can disrupt the nacre secretion, affecting the pearl's luster, color, and shape. Some types of oysters can live up to 100 years, such as freshwater oysters, while saltwater oysters typically have a lifespan of 10 to 30 years. In fact, some wild mussels in Europe have been recorded to live over 250 years. Each ocean region and oyster species produces pearls with distinct colors. Soft pinkish white from Akoya oysters, metallic blue-black from Tahitian oysters, rich golden hues like honey from South Sea oysters, and even rare lavender-colored pearls, often regarded as the queen of any jewelry collection. Each pearl is an individual. Each pearl tells a story. No two are ever the same. After hundreds of days of care, when the oyster reaches the right age, typically between 18 months and 4 years, the artisan begins the harvest. This is not merely a process of harvesting pearls. It's a stage that demands deep understanding of oyster biology and a sensitivity to even the slightest changes. The pearl farmer carefully observes external signs, from the color of the shell, the openness of the oyster's mouth, to how it reacts to its environment. Only when they are certain that the growth cycle is complete, that the pearl inside has reached its luster, roundness, and a stable layer of nacre, do they decide to begin the harvest. The oyster is gently secured in place. Its shell is carefully pried open with a clamp. Using specialized tools, the artisan delicately separates the tissue to locate the nucleus, now transformed into a smooth, round pearl. This process requires incredible precision. Every breath counts. Just one wrong move can scratch the pearl, reduce its value, or even render it unusable. If the oyster remains healthy, the artisan may implant a second nucleus, beginning a new cycle, one that could produce a larger, deeper colored pearl. After harvesting, the pearls are thoroughly cleaned, polished with natural pearl powder, and then graded according to more than 30 different criteria, including size, roundness, luster, color, surface imperfections. Only a small portion, usually less than 10%, meet the standards to enter high-end jewelry workshops. The rest are used in more affordable jewelry or handcrafted decorative items. In an age of technology, speed, and mass production, pearls remain one of the last testaments to the beauty of slowness, patience, and nature. No pearl is ever born in a rush, and that's precisely why no beauty compares to the beauty of a pearl. You can wear a pearl as a piece of jewelry, but if you know the story behind it, you'll realize you're carrying a whole magical journey, a beauty that doesn't come from perfection, but from the ability to turn wounds into light. Thank you for watching. See you on the next journey of discovery.